Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is episode 8 and Mrs.Perry undergoes surgery. I had a surgery done called an hysteroscopic endometrial polypectomy. In this picture you see a hysteroscope, which is a thin lighted telescope and is inserted through the vagina into the uterus after dilating the cervix and then projects an image on a TV monitor. Small instruments are then inserted through the hysteroscope to remove each polyp. The procedure took about 30 minutes and did not require an overnight stay. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been missing in action, but I've been waiting for this very day to make another episode. Today is surgery day, y'all. Today I go to my OBGYN and I have my uterine hysteroscopy where my OBGYN will go through my vagina into my cervix to remove a polyp. Now, once this is removed, we can begin treatment, fertility treatment. So I've been advised to not eat after 12, eat or drink anything after 12 o'clock, to come with loose fitting clothing, socks, a blanket, water, and Gatorade. I will be under anesthesia. So I've been asked a couple of questions by the anesthesiologist about my health and any, things that they should know about. I'm excited because I know that once the polyp is removed, a lot of the bleeding that I experience is going to go away. I'm excited because once this happens, then we can begin fertility treatment. This is one of the last things I have to do, reference getting my uterus ready to have a baby. I spoke to the doctor and she told me that once I have the anesthesia, I won't feel anything. I may not remember anything either. And that when I wake up, I need somebody to accompany me. So that's going to be my mom. And then when I get home, my husband will take care of me. So I'm excited, y'all. Pray for me and I will make another video updating you on the process, everything that happened, what I do remember, and how I'm feeling after the surgery. Bye. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is the second video now updating you on how I'm feeling after the surgery. I didn't record the day of the surgery after I got home because I was in a lot of pain. I didn't record day 2. Today is day 3. I'm currently out of town now at a memorial celebrating and honoring my late brother, Aubrey Travis Johnson Jr. And today I'm feeling much better than I did on day 1. So let me just tell you what happened. We get there and the doctor's an hour behind on surgeries. The nurse told me that I was the 8th surgery that was being done that day. So I was like, that was probably the reason why they were behind. I overheard them saying someone didn't wake up from anesthesia as quick as possible, so that scared me a little bit. They took us into a room where she took my vitals, my blood pressure, my temperature, and she made me pee in the cup. I'm assuming she made me pee in the cup because they want to test for certain things, and they want to make sure I'm probably not pregnant. So after that was done, I waited in the waiting room with my mom. Again, they told me to come with a blanket, socks, Gatorade, water, and loose fitting clothes. I wore a dress. So we get into the room, we're waiting for another 30 minutes. The doctor then finally comes in and she tells us that she's behind, like I said previously, and that everything was going to work out and be okay. We took a selfie. You're going to see it right here. And that made me feel a whole lot better. I was more comfortable when she came to talk to me. So after that, I had to go into another room. My mom had to wait in the waiting room. And this is where I derobed. I took off all of my clothes and I transferred into a surgical gown and some socks that they had provided. The nurse came in and put an IV in my arm. She stuck me twice because she couldn't find a vein in this arm. The anesthesiologist came in and she gave me something through IV for nausea. She made sure I was ready. She asked me to open my mouth to make sure it was nothing dangling in my mouth, maybe a tongue ring or loose teeth. I didn't even realize why she asked me that question, but later on I figured that out. So we went into the surgery room. It was a lot of nurses in there, long instruments. I'm just not trying to look around, just trying to keep my head straight so I won't have an anxiety attack, a panic attack, or anything like that. So they laid me down. She was like, oh, you got so much hair. You got so much hair. Your hair is so long. So she was trying to put it in the right direction so it won't be in the way. She told me that once she enters the anesthesia into my IV, I'm going to be out in a few seconds. So I was just really anticipating that, and I was just looking up at the ceiling, and before you know it, I was out. I did not feel anything. I do not remember being touched by the doctor. I was just asleep. 30 minutes later, they woke me up. I did not check the time. That's one thing I regret. I wish I would have checked the time from when I went in and then when I woke up, but I didn't have my phone, so I wasn't able to. I woke up and they said I was just talking. I was talking gibberish. And immediately I felt that cramping pain in my lower abdomen, my lower stomach, abdomen. That cramping was no joke, y'all. I was cramping bad, and I was telling them, I'm cramping, y'all gotta give me something for this, because this feels horrible. And I was like, I can't walk. So she said, okay. So she hurried up and put something else in my IV, which I'm assuming is something to relax my uterus. And I was starting to feel better. I didn't feel better immediately, but I was starting to feel better. So she was like, all right, can you walk? I said, I don't know, let me try. So we got up, they put me in a wheelchair. I'm still groggy, delusional. I'm just looking all types of crazy. I'm talking to the nurses. And they said I woke up talking and I went to sleep talking. So that was kind of funny. They rolled me back into a regular patient room. My doctor came in and she was like, you did great. Your uterus is beautiful. I just want you to let you know that your polyp was very big. I said, really? She said, yes, the polyp was very big. They got it all out, and maybe some tissue still in the uterus, but that's gonna come out during my next period. But she said my uterus was intact, cervix intact, everything was looking good. She's gonna send a picture to the doctor, and she's gonna give me a picture at my 2-week follow-up appointment. I wanted the picture now for the channel so y'all can see, but y'all will see later. I just can't wait to see what it looks like, but I'm just so glad that it's out. Right now, I'm not feeling any cramping. She didn't give me any pain medication. They just advised to take extra strength Tylenol. I have that, but I haven't used it, honestly. I took my vitamins, my magnesium, things like that I've already been taking, and I'm fine. I feel normal. The only thing that I'm feeling now, I'm more tired than usual. So I've taken probably like 2 naps a day, and that's not me. I don't really take naps. I just wake up, do what I gotta do for the day, and then go to sleep at night. But I'm taking multiple naps throughout the day, and I'm still able to sleep hard at night. So yeah, I think the anesthesia, well, I know it takes a while for the anesthesia to wear out of your blood system. So I'm hoping that stops soon, but I feel good. I just feel tired. I feel tired most of the time, but yeah, it was not as bad as I thought, ladies. I handled it like I said I would, and I'm just happy that probably like in the next couple weeks we will be starting what we've been waiting for all this time, which is the start of the fertility treatment process, as far as getting me to ovulate and starting the IUI. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you for praying for me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Click like, share, and subscribe. Share this with anybody you know that may be going through what I'm going through. And I can't wait, y'all. So stay tuned.